Going on 48 hours with no electricity.
We're all reading. It's very prehistoric over here.
On Thursday, an emergency notice was sent to families in the Northwest Hills, saying power would be shut off for 12 hours as a safety precaution due to extreme wildfire conditions and high winds. It's Sunday morning and still dark, putting people like Zara Hanan, who works from home, in a tough spot.
PGE won't give us a solid answer because at first they said it's undetermined, and then they said it'll come on at 6 a.m., and then they said 10 a.m. It's now 10 a.m. and it's still not on.
Hanan has called Portland General Electric multiple times.
They were like, "You are the 370th person who has called today," and it was like, okay.
Hanan says her family wasn't prepared for the outage to last this long.
We had flashlights and lanterns for after the sun went down, but they all ran out of power after 48 hours.
All the food in their fridge has now gone bad.
We're gonna have to throw like half of it away now because it's melted.
I went and bought some ice and put it in the fridge and the freezer, and we have 2 fridges and 2 freezers, and I don't think that did any good at all.
Elizabeth Daly lives a few doors down. She's worried what will happen if they don't quickly get the power back.
We're on a septic, and it has a pump, and we've been told the septic can go for about 3 days as long as you're not doing, heavy equipment, which of course we aren't because you have no electricity, but we are getting a little nervous.
It also just seems unfair because they said it would be to prevent the fires from coming in, but the closest fire is like 80 miles away.
We reached out to Portland General Electric early this morning to try and figure out what's been going on. And those at PGE tell us that the homes in this part of the Northwest Hills are one of 10 public safety power shutoff areas. And the power will only be turned back on if conditions are safe.
I think that the electric company could give us a better explanation as to why.
Neighbors say the outages don't make sense, given not everyone in the area is without power.
Our neighborhood in this little bubble is without power, but everyone around us is with power.
PGE opened 5 community resource centers where people affected by the outages can get supplies, access Wi-Fi, and charge their phones. They will continue to update people on the status of the outages on their website and social media.
It just sucks because when the power does eventually come back on, there's not going to be any accountability.
In Northwest Portland, Blair Best, KGW News.